Hello everyone, my name is Joe of the Tales by the Fireside bedtime story podcast. I usually tell stories to help people relax before sleep, but today I'm going to read some of my favourite stories for you. To hear more, including old family favourites and new creations for both adults and children, go to talesbythefireside.com or find us on YouTube. I am happy to present Paper Moon, Old Man Sea and Whispering Wind, written by Rachael Hedgcoth. Paper Moon, written by Rachael Hedgcoth and illustrated by Tony Tibbits. One still and starlit summer eve, Paper Moon met end of the day. Blue eyes smiling, sneaking, peeking, sister's sun fading far and away. Paper Moon, round and old indeed, had graced the sky for ages. His paper face fluttered, wrinkled, crinkled, as storied as time's ancient pages. Keeper of secrets, laughter and tears, he was the soul of night's silver song. Paper Moon watched, gazed, unfazed, while the world dreamed all the night long. As days passed by, Paper Moon grew tired. He heard Milky Way's sweet lullaby. Paper Moon's eyes drifted, closed, he dozed, and he sighed a gentle moon sigh. Each night then became a little less bright. Paper Moon was only 3/4. He slowly disappeared, hiding, sliding, away behind night's velvet borders. Before too long, Paper Moon was only a half, as he snuggled under a blanket of stars. Sleep was inviting, winding, spellbinding, weaving tales of dreamy memoirs. And then Paper Moon was a mere little crescent. The wee hours hid the last of his light. He slipped into darkness, discreetly, completely, for even Paper Moon says, "Good night." Paper Moon dreamed while the whole world did too, and when he awoke with a grin, he peered from the clouds, beaming, gleaming. Paper Moon was soon round once again. Old Man Sea. Once upon a sunset hour, Old Man Sea met stormy sky. Airy whispers, easy, breezy, foggy shadows drifting by. Red and gold sank far beyond, into blues and greens of sea. Twilight ribbons, sifting, shifting. Night wind gusted, fierce and free. Waves rolled in upon the sand, strings of seaweed washed ashore. Tiny crabs crept, slyly, shyly, along the ocean floor. Old Man Sea began to churn. Angry winds began to brew. Breezes whipped by, howling, growling. Paper Moon slipped away from view. Gentle drops began to fall. Seagull songs were heard no more. Waves and rain met, crashing, splashing, creatures scattered along the shore. Lightning flashed across dark sky. Thunder boomed, a wicked warning. Stormy sky fumed, rumbling, tumbling, loudly crashing until morning. Old Man Sea did toss and turn, till at last his chaos ceased. Salty tide ebbed, rushing, gushing, sunfire awakened in the east. Stormy sky gave way to blue. Wispy clouds stretched long and thin. Frothy white caps, glimmering, shimmering. Old Man Sea's day began again. Whispering wind. One dusty, gusty afternoon, tiny feather drifted by. Whispering wind huffed and puffed, tiny feather rose into the sky. Floating along in heated air, basking in summer's perfume. Tiny feather danced, twirling, swirling, high above fields in bloom. Whispering wind, wild and bored, blew tiny feather into the night. Under the stars, shining, aligning, in paper moon's harvest orange light. Whispering wind rattled and howled, crisp breeze urged summer's farewell. Crimson leaves dropped, wrinkling, crinkling, autumn cast its enchanting spell. Tiny feather sailed past blue-grey skies, over Old Man Sea's ripples and swells. Whispering wind, inhaling, exhaling, left behind windswept shore and shells. Winter crept in with snowy surprise. Feathered frost decorated each day. Long crystal branches, glistening, listening for songs of March, April and May. Whispering wind whisked tiny feather through a symphony of spring's delights. A chorus of critters, peeping, cheeping, flower days chased by firefly nights. Whispering wind, at last quiet and calm, let tiny feather sink into a nest of grasses and twigs, waiting, creating a home in which sparrow could rest.